So in case you guys haven't done your surveys yet, go do that real quick. If you're on iOS, you're gonna have to go to the website directly. I'm sure someone's got a link for that. Now, why am I still under the Azure Lane category? Alright. Gonna be a bit of a shorter stream today. Maybe we'll do some rolls and do a little bit of farming, but I can't stay for long, so let's get started. It's been 2 long years, chat. 2 long years. Still remember when I started streaming this event 2 years ago. Is Saber Shaky worth getting as a free-to-play if you probably won't get dupes? She's not a bad pickup. And she's by no means weak, unlike what most people will say. But is she worth getting dupes? Maybe not. If you're a free-to-play, just one is fine. On average, how much sand quartz does it take to MP5 an SSR for you? 1500 sand quartz. That doesn't mean anything when I can spend as little as 630 and as much as 4000. So chat, taking bets now. How many guys you'll think I'll hit MP5 Shiki before MP1 Fujino? Might as well get this shit out of the way. What MP Shiki? 3. Are there any servants in this game you didn't obtain? Mecha Liz Mark II, but that's only because you can't get both of them at the same time. So this is the 1 year that, other than Jack during year 1, this is the only year where I technically won't have all the servants in the game. Because technically speaking, Mark 1 and Mark 2 are different servants. So, because I went with Mark 1, Mark 2, I have to wait until rerun. Who do you want? Well, both of the girls on raid up. Well, I actually got more gold cards than 3 stars. Surprising. Does it actually mean anything? No. And your Sandquartz got MP6 Shiki and MP6 Fusion. Oh, well, there goes the luck for your. There goes all your luck for the rest of the year. But congrats, man. That's one hell of a pull. What MP do you recommend Fujino? 5 because she ain't ever coming back. Why settle for anything less than 5? Kappa. skip your rolls, be like Razor. Oh yeah, and refund all my Sang quartz? How's the spare? You came in just in time to see that. Flex Daddy like Razor? Well, unlike Razor, I actually have stuff worth flexing, but I only do it once a month. What's the Shiki count? 3 currently. And Draxus, I sent you a whisper yesterday when you offered to when you offered to be on my friends list. So I sent you a whisper. I don't know if you saw that. I don't think you did because I didn't see you respond. Someone in his YouTube chat said this was gonna turn into another semi-stream. Well, we're halfway there. God damn it, stop stealing our scopes. Well, hand over the Fujinos and the Saber Shikis. I'll give you all the scopes you want. I didn't ask for this power. By the way, because I'm interested, I'm kind of curious. What's the rate on K scopes? Because we know we have 2 rate up 5-star craft essences, right? What is the chance of pulling a K scope again? 0.07%. Great. Thanks, game. Lovely. 0.07, that's a rate up SSR? No, rate up SSR is 0.7%. Move the decimal point one space to the right and you got it. So pulling a scope is 10 times less likely. Or something like that. Am I doing math right? Oh no, chat. It's happening. Never mind. We're safe. Yes, Kerberos. Jack, year 1. OG Christmas banner. You think FGO should have pity summon? Sure. Are they ever gonna do it? No. I mean, technically, if you really think about it, the game already has a pity summon, and that's called USOs. Will you ever use it? No. Will someone like me use it? Yes, but only once in only like 2 or 3 times a year. Sorry to hear that. That was like 2.5 years ago. I'm over it. It's not a big deal. Besides, my Jack is MP5 now, so what reason do I have to be salty over that still? It happens. Gotcha salt is gotcha salt is gotcha salt. It happens. Which one of them sucks the least? Honestly, probably the Fujino CE. Probably. Because that's a 20% buster up. Having that defense debuff is kind of annoying though, because that means that what is it? Verdant Sound of Destruction is basically straight up better. But I guess if you don't have Verdant Sound of Destruction, you could probably use the Fujino CE. Probably. Exploration spec. Mature Gentleman is an interesting C because in case there's a CQ where insta-kill is a problem, then theoretically you could take that and that could save you, but is this Karna? You know, that was close. X-Zero's role was interesting. Well, little did you know, I'm actually X-Zero 2.0. I just need the triple SSR roll to finish the night. Yeah, no problem. For those guys in chat right now, because there's a lot more people now. In case you guys didn't know, there's currently a user survey going on that if you play FGO, if you complete the survey, then the game will send your account 4 free tickets just for filling it out. So if you guys are on Android, you can actually just go straight to the survey from your devices. Straight from the game news button or the news browser. But if you're on Apple or iOS, apparently there's a little bit of a problem with iOS users or the iOS system that it just sends you like a 404 error link. So in chat, I just posted the direct link. So if you're on Apple or if you play FGO on iOS, then just click on the direct link and just fill it out. Make sure to not fuck up your friend code though, because that's how they know who to send those tickets to. You should get them instantly, Blue. If not instantly, you just need to wait like a couple minutes. Survey is so long and I have 3 accounts. Silver Artist, bro, you're complaining about free tickets, and 4 of it at that. You don't clearly you're too young to remember the good old days, back when kids like a decade ago, and I used to do this too. Back when kids used to fucking fill out like pages long worths of surveys just to get like fucking premium currency. Y'all, any of y'all play any of the Nexon games back in the day? Fucking Maple Story, Combat Arms and shit. Remember sitting there filling out all these fucking dumbass surveys just to get a little bit of NX credit? I remember that shit. Because, hey, guess what? Free shit is free shit. Hey, John. Thanks for the 3rd USO. Free shit is free shit, yo. Just like all these free USOs that I'm getting. It came back. Ah, there it is. System error 4 not right yet. Interesting. Still got like a minute left. Change name to USO farming? It's okay. I think Hyperdespair pretty much sums up this stream pretty well. Clay Jean Drake. Must be nice having so much sank quartz, huh? Yeah, it must be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's really nice having a job. Going to MP5 Fujino? Well, that's the plan. Clearly the game has other plans. Change the stream title to some fucking clickbait ass title. I mean, I already did that for my last YouTube video, so I don't really feel the need to do it again. Personally, anyway. So we are, yeah. This will be the 10th roll. So we're now 300 deep. Are you also Toe Sniper 98 on Reddit? I actually don't have a Reddit account. So if you see a Toe Sniper 98 on Reddit, that's probably a, well, it's not probably, that is a fake. I browse Reddit sometimes, but not enough to to warrant having an account. So, just a PSA: if you see anybody by the name of Toe Sniper 98 on the subreddit, then at least on the FGO subreddit itself, yeah, that guy's bullshit. I don't know if there is. It kind of sounds like there is. Wouldn't surprise me. People do that shit all the time. There you got more? Yeah. Because let's face it, I did just get 3 SSRs within 300 quartz. Which, I mean, none of them were particularly useful to me, but it's still worth mentioning. Can't really discredit it, no. Who were the spooks? Drake, Clay, and Jean. Skip or die? No. I don't really feel like skipping today. Has he gotten any food, yet? Yeah, of course. Plenty of them. If you're talking about the CE. No, Yozora. Why the hell would they ever add Fujino back into the game? Got a Fujino MP2 and 90. Must be nice. Hey, congrats, man. Alright, chat. Any bets on our 4th USO of the night? Okay, it's not a USO. She keeps this up, and she will start being a USO though. Also, that's our 2nd rainbow pull of the day, which is alarming. Got cheeky with the ticket basically at the same time as I did. With the multi anyway. Alrighty, chat. The bet's still on. Will I get MP5 Shiki before MP1 Fujino? It almost happened 4 times already now. And 3 other times, actually. I still believe that you'll get Fujino before MP5 Shiki. We'll see, I guess. Can anyone tell me why the stream title is Hyperdespair when you just got Shiki? Yes, because I got Drake, Clay, and John right before this. Imagine what those are. Do a skip and you'll get Shiki. Alright, Akane, pay for it. Let me take a page out of X-Zero's book. Donate me $30 and I'll skip for you. Thanks, Anu. Yeah, make sure to pick up Shiki while you can. A welfare Shiki. What's with people and wanting to skip? It's funny to them. Any of y'all want me to skip these rolls? Pay for it. Donate $30 and I'll skip. Sorry for stealing your Fusion. It's okay. Don't worry about me, man. Yeah, that feature on Twitch, you can, but I won't know that you don't donate to me because I have no. I literally don't have any donation notifications. So even if someone were to donate, I would never notice until after the stream. So I'm basically scamming you. Essentially a very roundabout way of saying don't bother to tell me to skip today, because I ain't about it. Scam us. Well, I mean, essentially. When did you turn to X-Slice? You mean X-Zero, because he says that all the time. Farm Polaris and pull. Honestly, I should. I need to get up to 48k points on Polaris, so that way the rest of the days is the free points that you get from doing the dailies and the what is it, the SP node, the special node. It's like 1500 points. So I should get up to that point at some point. Then I have to go through fucking CT on Girls Frontline. Farm the boxes for today. How triggering is it to see new names in chat with the flex message, like people coming into stream and telling everybody how they pulled like the new raid up servers? It's fine. Like, I don't really care. It happens every stream, so I get used to it. Fucking insert your favorite Demon Slayer meme here, or Demon Slayer? No, Goblin Slayer. Sorry. How good is Cleo? I mean, she's good. She's decent. If you want like a consistent DPS assassin, I guess Cleo is one of your better options, I guess. Go destroy a bridge with your mind as a catalyst. I mean, if you really think about it, I did burn a bridge with a certain somebody named Razor not that long ago, so does that count? I hope it does. No Fujino yet? No. Still searching. When's your next how-to video? If you'll stop being so impatient, maybe you'll find out. Using all your quartz of Fujino? God, I hope not, but... Almost broke your knee rolling for a Saber Shiki and Fujino today. Not sure if those are related. Well, the more important thing is, did you get them? Because, hey, if I could break my knee for guaranteed MP5 Shiki and Fujino, I'd fucking do it. Your knee will heal back. Fujino will never come back. I'm just kidding. Please keep yourself safe. Don't do dumb shit. Says the guy rolling 4,000 quartz. I know, I'm sorry. Too late. Oh, well, whoops. My leg! What was the emote for that again? People used to make? Or used to put? My leg! The despair continues. It's amazing how many people today seem to be getting more copies of Shiki than Fujino. It's usually like this. Well, not usually. Because statistically speaking, if we take into consideration all the polls that the entire player base are doing, I'm sure they'll even out to, you know, more or less gacha rates. But just from what limited, what limited scope we do have of, you know, the piece of the community that we do know. Yeah, it certainly seems that way, right? It's always like this, though. It's always like this. You want that 4-star? No, hold these 5 stars. You want that 5-star? No, hold these 4 stars. Yeah, exactly, Iwan. The game knows. If there's one conspiracy theory I believe in about this game, it's that the game knows what you want. There's nothing you can do. You just gotta fucking give into your despair. You want both? Here's CEs. I mean, the game will always just give you CEs no matter what. If you want both, the game gives you nothing. Which, I guess is the same thing as giving you CEs, I guess. So yeah, and at the end of the day, you're still right. What do you use to get Saint Quartz on NA? Those iTunes gift codes things. Rare Jean CE, yeah, 0.07% pull, by the way. Because that's common. Have you rolled Fujino yet? Yeah, totally. Tons of her. As CEs. Kappa. Kappa, no Kappa. Yeah, of course, totally. I totally rolled a lot of Fujinos. See, I just rolled one right now. As for Fujino, the CE continuously appears. Oh, that's how it works. Gotcha 101. It just be like that. Why is Kat such an underrated writer? She really is. She's great. Just gotta roll for the sermons you don't want. Okay, so what if I say, what if I say I want to get Void Shiki MP5 before Fujino? Do we have to reverse psychology this shit? Do I have to say? Do I have to say? Let's try to get MP5 Shiki before one Fujino. Is that how I do it? All right, let's go for it, chat. Let's try to get MP5 Shiki before MP1 Fujino. Here we go. Here we fucking go, chat. Looking for the MP5 Shiki. You gotta want those USOs. Might as well make a game of it. I mean, if you're gonna suffer, might as well enjoy it, and might as well make it at least somewhat enjoyable. Hey, got him. Played like a damn fiddle. It's so easy, Kappa. Actual highway robbery. Actual gotcha robbery. that feel when you successfully outplay gotcha. You're telling me you got Void Shiki MP4 without even getting a single fusion? No. Not totally accurate. I already had Shiki MP3 before this. Let me explain afterwards.
Konnichiwa. 年若い魔術師さん。浅上藤野と申します。クラスはアーチャーでいいのでしょうか。できることといえば、物を曲げる手品のような超能力だけで、私、お役に立てるかしら。
So 2 years ago, in case you guys are somewhat newer to my channel, I've been playing this game since release, basically. So I've already played K&K back in the day, 2 years ago. So I already have all the CEs. I already have Shiki, say both Saber and Assassin. Obviously, Fujino is new with this rerun, so she's kind of the higher priority target at the moment. So my Shiki was already MP3 by going to this event, because I pulled her MP2 2 years ago, and I pulled another one of her during one of her her Thanksgiving rotations, or during her Thanksgiving rotation, with last Thanksgiving, I think. So she was already MP3. However, I did get spooked 3 times within the first 300 courts. So technically, if those were all spooks, I would actually be at MP3 anyway. Actually, no, technically MP4, because 3 spooks and I actually got one Shiki. So, in a sense, if I didn't get spooked 3 times in the beginning, yeah, I actually would be at MP4 Shiki and only MP1 Fujino, if you really think about it. Do I do GSSRs? Yeah, I still do GSSRs. Might as well, right? Even if it is just a USO, hey, I'll pay fucking 30 quartz for it. Usually it takes me a lot more than that. You know what? I'm just gonna keep rolling. Normally what I do is once I pull one copy of a new servant, I take a break to level them up first, but I'm feeling frisky. Let's keep rolling. Do you think this new art shoe is cute? Absolutely. How do you know if the survey got sent? Once you complete the survey and you hit the submit survey button down at the bottom, is it the submit button? The send button. The survey screen should switch to it'll say something like your survey has been successfully submitted or something like that. If you hit send and then the survey just refreshes back to the survey again with all your answers still on it, that's a spook. Then that means it hasn't gone through successfully. That means that you haven't answered one of your questions properly. The reason for that may be because some of the questions they ask, you can't leave blank. So especially those questions that have like none applicable or whatever. If you find like answers that don't like apply to you at all, or none of the answers apply to you, but they do have like that little suggestion box down at the bottom. You just have to type like none or something in there. Then it'll count your answer. I was a bit confused by that at first myself when I filled it out last night. So as soon as I figured that out and I resent it, yeah, it was fine. What survey? This survey. Fill out that survey for free 4 tickets. Make sure you put in your make sure you get your friend code too, because that's how they know who to send the tickets to. I bring luck to you. Well, hopefully that's true. I'll need it for all the other Fujinos that I need. What is he trying to get? MP5 Fujino. Unfortunately, we gotta need a Chris Spook. Does K&K have any good feather nodes? No, not really. I don't quite remember K&K for feathers. Really, the only material that K&K is like really known for back when I farmed it 2 years ago was like lanterns. That's pretty much it. Because what is it? The Vengeful spirits, those drop you lanterns. Just give me 1 second. So yeah, pretty much only lanterns for this event. Because you have to remember, this the K&K collab was one of the earlier events in the game's life cycle. Like, it came out year 1, I'm pretty sure. So it's like material drop rates for events were not very good at all back in the day. Like Da Vinci was like the one exception with like fucking 40% hearts. You get the tickets instantly? You should, yeah. If not instantly, like give it a couple minutes and you should find them. Like, yeah, if you aren't seeing your tickets right away, just like relog or something. They should be there. I was running like second ascended servants back then. Yep. That's how it be. Any reason why you aren't skipping the sun animation? Because I don't fucking feel like it, buddy. If I'm gonna be tossing mad cash out the window, I'd rather take my sweet time with it, you know? How much course for first Fujino? Like fucking 500. 4 or 500. It's pretty, feels bad, man. We're down to like 6. This will be for 600 actually, so. Desire sensor OP. Funnily enough, we had to actually trick Desire sensor by having me say, "Hey game, I want MP5 Fujino before, or I want MP5 Shiki before MP1 Fujino," and the game was like, "Oh really? All right, here's Fujino." How are the rolls going? Nice and salty. Just as how all gacha streams should be. Three voids and one Fujin. I want it the other way around. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. Hey, what'd you miss? Me getting spooked by 3 off-rate of SSRs within 300 quartz. Which is, interesting. Hey, look, guys! 3 Fujinos! Fantastic. Hey, Royal, welcome back. Hey, Big Dog, welcome back. 3 Fujinos in 1 roll? Poggers. Did you get all the Polaris ships yet? Yeah. Sheffield's the only one that I'm missing, obviously, but you can't get it for a week. So with tonight's reset, should be able to get her. Just watching this because Discord's down for a bit. Oof. Is Discord taking another shit? I was there in his stream, Domination, when that happened. That was a good laugh. Though I'm kind of in a similar position to him right now, so I shouldn't have laughed. But I did. Cause how many USOs did X0 get last night? Like 2 or 3, right? I'm basically having the same track record right now. Discord is always taking massive dumps. That's also true. Servers are always on fire, just like JPFGO servers. Is Arjuna worth the investment when you have Ishtar? Nah, not really. Toho, will you ever get a will you ever use a USO? Yeah, sure. If it comes down to it. I've USO summoned before. It's not like I've never done it. I mean, I wail hard enough to the point where I've done something like that. A couple times, in fact. 2 or 3 times. Hey Moku, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. We are rolling salt. Well, I did get an MP2 Fujino just now. Hit the first, no second. I don't know what you did wrong in this survey. Well, what happened, Arf? Like, did you not get your tickets yet, or? Other than rarity, if you got MP4, is there any reason you should go for MP2? Probably not. Other than, like, waifu, I guess. Fujino's good, but if you already have Tomo and Gozen, doesn't Fujino suffer from appendicitis? I don't know Fujino's lore relative to FGO, but she may or may not be. Yeah, too. How was your day? It was alright. If they said pick 3, I can't pick more than 3. Yeah, you're not supposed to pick more than 3. Literally only up to 3. And that's it. If you don't care for Fujino as a waifu or just as a character in general, then and you already have MP5 Tomoe, then yeah, you don't really need Fujino. At least not in my opinion. Got a Parvati spook, nice. If I were a servant, what class would I be? Probably caster. I'd be an assassin from destroying people's careers. Well, then I would be a berserker. Or if we want to make it real extreme, Avenger. Hey Chaos, welcome back, man. We are in the middle of dunking ourselves in salt. Much salt. Look at all these Fujino seas. Which spook is this? Oh shit. Well. I'll take it, I guess. It's Talma, obviously. Actually, come to think of it, chat, this happened, this exact thing, same thing happened 2 years ago, too. I believe Talmo actually spooked me on Saber Shiki's radar. So I guess it was just a matter of fate. Fujino is rarer than SSRs. Can confirm. Secret nerfed rate up, by the way. Not actually 1.5%. Well, that brings my Tama count up to 10. Let us continue our journey into the depths of despair. Optimal amount of waifu. Can confirm. How are the rolls going? Nice and salty. They say people who skip the rolls have better luck. Alright, prove it to me. Give me 30 bucks, and I'll skip for you. Pay for the roll. I don't know if the survey is submitted again. It'll as soon as you hit the send button, the page should redirect you to like a little screen that says your survey has been successfully submitted or something. If you submit the survey, but it just you know takes you back to the same survey again, it doesn't look like it did anything. That means that you didn't answer some of the questions completely. It's probably because there's some questions in there in the survey where it's like, oh, select from these boxes if any of these apply to you, but it's a bit weird. So yeah, if you send the survey and it doesn't do anything, that means that you didn't answer some questions completely. You have to you've got to make sure you answer them all. Like you have to sometimes. What I had to do was I had to type in like none in some of the questions, and then submit them, and then it went through. It's kind of tedious, but you gotta look for those questions and make sure they're answered properly. Does the ID? No, no commas. It doesn't take those into consideration. It'll tell you what questions need fixing at the top of the page. I didn't see that when I did it. So I had to go back and fucking find it myself. What MP level? 4 Shiki, 2 Fujino. We need an FAQ to fill in surveys nowadays. Welcome to 2020. Who knew Fujino could be this expensive? Welcome to the true 4-star rate-up experience. Where you get 5 stars more often than 4 stars. Welcome to Fate Grand Order. Enjoy your stay. When was his last Shiki? Like 2 or 300 Sank points ago. Shiki Otoria MP5? No, she's MP4. Four-star rate up is still only 1.5%. Yeah, but a rate up SSR is 0.7, and a non-rate up is 0.3. How many 5 stars so far? 5. How deep are you? 800. Just about. Still looking for gold archer cards. MP20 for you so far. NCEs! Got him. Got him. Yeah, if she can MP5, no MP4. How much was rate of SR again? Like their actual drop percentage? 1.5% or something like that. There, Artemis. I see you too have been blessed by the fluffy tail. I rolled while half awake and thought that the 4-star CE was Fujino. To be fair, the CE and Fujino herself look very similar. Same color palette and everything. It kind of reminds me of back when 2030 first got released, and 2030 I believe was on the same rate up banner along with, that's a spook, along with what was it, Knight's Pride or whatever, and we used to get triggered back 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago when those two Cs first got released, like all the whales roll on it. We used to get triggered hella bad because Knight's Pride, if you look at it from an angle, kind of looks like 2030 because of the same color palette. So same color palette, color scheme. So be like, oh yeah, we rolled 2030. Oh no, wait, it's just fucking Knight's Pride. Fuck. No. Slowly but surely, as I bleed my Saint Quartz away. Let's. This is kind of a pipe dream, but let's at least see if we can get MP5 Shiki and MP5 Fujino before we have to dip down below 3,000. It's honestly, like I said, it's probably a pipe dream, but when rolling the gacha, all you have are hopes and dreams, right? If you really think about it. How did you know it's a spook? Certain silver cards are double-sided. I have a video on how you can tell if a servant servant card will is a 4-star or is a gold servant or not. I made a whole entire video about that. It's only like 6 minutes long though. Basically, there are 5 ways that you can tell that you're about to get a gold servant from gacha. The first 2 are very similar. It's just a silver it's a silver card turning gold. Half the time there's no indicator, so it can just happen literally at random. So even if it does show up as a silver card, there is a small chance that it will actually turn gold for no reason. But the other way, the other half of the time is that when you do get a silver card, sometimes it'll be double-sided. The class icon will be on the back as it rotates into position. If you see, it's hard to miss because you basically have to pay attention, but to the card as it spins. But if you happen to catch that, then it'll turn into gold no matter what. Yeah, Artemis, go ahead. Assuming you can even post links in my YouTube chat. I don't know if you still can. No, she's 3. Spent all your Saint Quartz, got only MP1, still happy. Hey, MP1 better than MP0. Imagine paying attention to rolls and not being dead inside. Well, if you go to fucking the subreddit Discord, I'm sure you can find a lot of people there who are dead, who claim that they're dead inside, but will still complain about how bad their luck is. You know for a fact those are the types of people who stare at their slow rolls all day, hoping for a gold card. Yeah, Chaos. I'll stream a little bit of the event. I can't stick around for very long, but I'll do a little bit of farming. Zero's rolls are hilarious. Yeah, I was there. Though, I get the feeling something very similar is gonna happen to me. Cause my stream is almost a mirror image of his. Hella USOs, and then the only thing I'm missing is like that one final gacha roll where I'm gonna get like fucking 3 Saber Shikis and 1 Fujino. Or something ridiculous like that. Who am I kidding? That won't fucking happen. Who was it that burned Bunyan during a live stream? There a YouTuber by the name of Deku. I'm pretty sure he just stopped making content as of late, probably because of school or something. But yeah, 2 years ago when FGO first came out, he used to make videos for the game. And then last year, when Nero Caster was on raid up during summer, he's a big Nero he's a big Nero fanboy, so he rolled for Summer Nero. And afterwards, once he did roll her, he was going through his inventory, just burning his excess servants, and then he didn't realize that he forgot to lock his Paul copies, so he burned them all on accident. And he didn't realize that until he looked at chat and realized chat was spamming, don't burn Paul, don't burn Paul. But obviously by that point it was a bit too late. Yeah, no problem, Pan. Aren't 5 stars automatically locked? They are, but not 4 stars. And certainly not 1 stars. How many Fujinos? 3. About 300 if you count the CEs, but obviously they don't count. Yeah, he didn't even lock his first one, yeah. Because Paul's a you know, a bronze servant. Bronze servers don't get locked, even if they're your first copy. So. Whoa there! That was a huge fucking lag spike. Y'all okay? Is chat okay? Did I just fucking bomb everybody? Sorry. Salt's clogging up the pipes. Gotta clear it out. Fucking dropped like 630 frames in like fucking 2 seconds, yo. Frames. Mr. Tuhu, I don't feel so good. I mean, that's what my Saint Quartz are saying to me right now. In current content JP, they make it so that your first copy does in fact auto-lock. Well, ain't that nice? Did you miss any good rolls? Not really, no. You just missed a lot of salt. That's really about it. That's a spook. Well, I say spook, but I meant to say double-sided. Now it probably will be a spook. Okay, never mind. It wasn't. I was actually legitimately scared that as soon as I said the Archer car was a spook, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be like Tomoe or something. It's like, fuck. Wait, chat. So remember like 30 minutes ago that I said that, hey, we gotta use reverse psychology on the gacha so that we can actually start getting our Fujino copies. So I was like, hey game, it'd be really nice if I got MP5 Shiki before MP1 Fujino, right? Right. What if the game is actually taking that seriously and now it's gonna give me MP5 Fujino before MP5 Shiki? Oh no. Pepe laugh. Oh no. Oh no. Imagine reverse psychology working. You weren't here 30 minutes ago or so, or like an hour ago when it actually did work, Aragon. You say that, but it actually did work once, and now it's too strong. I can't stop it. Can't read your mind if there's nothing to read because we're dead inside. Sounds about right. Oh no, 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 no. Would you look at that mountain of Mephistopheles? Fucking fisters out the ass. Do the Summer 1 servants get a raid begin after the download campaigns this summer? No. Summer 1 servants, their final raid ups are this year as far as JP's concerned. It's even a miracle that DW decided to put up Summer 1 servants again this year, considering that they don't even have the rerun events, because we already had those last year. When you go to the gotcha store, bro, all you find is soup. And you gotta pay for the salt. Isn't Fujino just Proto Sakura? You guys will be able to say tell that better than I could, right? I'll have enough sprinters to reach Japan at this rate. True. I'm at soup. What do you mean? You're at soup. Yo, what's the count? MP4 for each. Looking for one more copy of each. Will you ever get Kentucky Rider? Ask JP. Why are you buying SSRs at the salt store? That clip is so good. I hope that they add to friend points like Saber Lily. Won't happen because it makes no sense to put in any other welfare servant into the friend point gacha because their essential materials require special limited time event items. They can put Saber Lily in there because her ascension levels take regular materials, but they can't do that for anyone else at the moment because there's no way for you to even ascend them. You got a single Shiki today? Yeah, just one. Oh no, chat. Is this Nightingale? I'm already having PTSD flashbacks. Okay, good. It's not. Fucking Nightingale is gonna pop out of nowhere and spray my fucking face with the Clorox. You are diseased. You must stop rolling gotcha. You must be cured of your degeneracy. Fucking screams internally, yo. Oh no, chat. Is this another Nightingale? Ugh! Berserker PTSD! Ugh! How many fucking USOs did I get this stream already? It's like, is this like 4? Yeah, it's 4, right? Yeah. It's fucking 4. It's your boy! I'm back! He's back with a vengeance. You thought it was gonna be a Nightingale spook, but it was me, Vlad. Another USO grind session. Actually, I think with Vlad now, I think I have enough USOs for a guaranteed summon now. I mean, hell, I'll fucking use it on Saber Shiki if it comes down to it. I don't give a fuck. Because if we get one more, if we get Fujino first, but not another Saber Shiki, then I'll just blow the 10 USOs on Saber Shiki immediately. Figured it's a given. I've been thinking about who I'd save USOs for. I didn't really come into this stream expecting to get fucking 4 USOs in one sitting, because that's not exactly common. For as much as I do whale, that's not common. So it's not like I could have predicted that. Don't forget Tam. Oh yeah, that's right. We have 5 this stream, not just 4, but 5. Fucking fuck me, I guess. So yeah, let's check. Yeah, fucking 5, buddy. Yeah, we have more. We have enough for a full pull, and then some. Fucking end me, I guess. Let's see if we can get Fujino within these next 2 multis. Will the game be so kind? Let's find out. One left over, save up all over again. Yep, it's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. What's this rate on CE drops? 1%? It depends on the node. A lot of these nodes are like are only 20 AP, so it should actually be less than 1%, to be honest. But it really seems like a lot of people are getting CE drops, so I don't know. Also, keep in mind that these are only 4-star CE drops. For the most part, I believe. At least the early rooms. The early rooms give you that, that summer something. Precognition, or whatever the hell CE that is, and that's only a 4-star, so probably the rates are a little bit better for those. The Shiki Apper MP upgrade yet? No, not yet. I believe that comes next year. The event CE is dropping like crazy, then it probably has something to do with the fact it's a 4-star. The whole 5-star pool is 4%. The individual ones are way lower. You're talking about actual gacha rates in Arius. We're not, or in Arius. We're not talking about that. We're talking about CE drops from actual quests. Any good event guides around? I'm sure if you look around, you'll find some. Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna actually need to take care of something real quick, so I'm gonna do a blind roll. Alright, chat. I'm gonna do a blind roll, so I'll be back in like, give me like 5-10 minutes. This is a blind roll, so enjoy it. Alright, I can see we didn't get anything at all. Alrighty, chat, we're breaking down beneath 3,000. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, this is now true salt territory. Every roll past 3,000 will now hurt like a motherfucker. Assassin rate up. Now that you mention it, we have been getting a ton of assassins now, haven't we? A lot of casters too, both casters and assassins. Well, that's a gold archer. And that's MP5. Alright, so if we don't get Saberishiki here, I'm just gonna blow USOs on him. Shiki comes back 2022 New Year's still. I mean, it is 2 years away. Are you willing to wait 2 years? I know some people are. Especially the people who didn't play K&K the first time around. The 0.00001% that actually gets to use USOs. Even though that is a fabricated statistic, you get your point across. It's that not a lot of people get to use USOs, which is certainly very true. God damn it. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Here comes the fun part. First of all, let's lock all our gold spooks. Is that it? I actually thought I had more spooks in this. Guess not, huh? Oh. The reverse psychology worked. Yeah, it did work out. Just filter it to be 1 to 3 stars. While that's smart, and I certainly fucking should have thought of that, considering I made an entire video on that shit. Too late. She eats servants too, just like Sakura. Confirmed. Confirmed proto-Sakura.
いつまでも学生服というのも花がないと思ったので、どうでしょう。似合いますか？学園祭の時、友人が用意してくれた 思い出の給仕服なんです。
Now it's clear why it took you so long. It's because you didn't max her out. True. True. Let's save those servants for later. Wow, does it actually perfectly get her up to max level? Alright, Moku, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. But yeah, for those of you guys who are here for roles, I'm basically done now because I got everything that I wanted. So thanks for hanging out. If you guys need to scram because it's late night over wherever you guys are, we'll see you guys next time. I'm just gonna be this is the wind down part of the stream where I just fuck around and farm a little bit. If you guys would like to stick around for that, feel free to do so. It won't be a very long stream because I got stuff to do tonight, but I'll maybe stick around for like another hour longer. Hang out with the chat. The good stuff. But yeah. I'll probably make some highlights out of this stream because we had some quality salt tonight.
見える範囲が広がった気がします。でも見えすぎてしまうのも困りものですよね。
Hey, what's going on, Hanako? Haven't talked to you in a while. Hope everything's going fine with you. But yeah, we had some quality salt tonight out of this, so it's probably worth tossing up and having everybody fucking laugh at me. Obviously it's better to have the MP2 sorry, but MP1 and I'll be fine. Yeah, sure. Tama Lancer, honestly, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, she's good, and she certainly has her niche against, like, you know, male archers and male berserkers and such, but, honestly, there probably are better options than Tama Lancer out there. Probably. Like, there are other Lancers who have super effective mods, Bryn being one of them. So if Bryn happens to hit her super effective mod, then she's actually probably just better, straight up better, because she can buff herself better, I think. I think Tom Lancer should be fine at MP1 if you can't afford getting her more than that. Squirtle is definitely still very much so worth it at MP1. Like, yeah, you don't need to worry about Squirtle being past MP1 if you don't want to, you know, burn the quartz for her for that. So yeah, honestly, both of them are fine at MP1 probably. Excuse me. How did you farm all these embers? Lotteries. Farm your lotteries, they're very important. Actually, I wasn't going to touch my second archive because I'd rather pull out shit from my gift box first. That's right, actually. I can probably redeem her now. Let's get her to MP5 first. Just so we can get this out of the way. Let's see. Ah, that's right. I wanted to redeem the silver embers first, cause it's not like I need any. It's not like I need to actually burn them for fucking mana prisms. So, sure, let's go with that, I guess. See if we can level up Fujin silver embers. Actually, never mind. We don't have enough. Gotta pull out more. Do I even have any other silver embers here? No? No. Don't think so. Alright. In that case, let's dip into our funds then, I guess. Should be 4, so that should have filled out our Hey look, chat, I'm actually taking my own advice and using filters instead of scrolling through everything like a fucking dumbass. Are you proud of me, chat? No? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see, let's try using some of these silver embers too. Yes, Pepiga. Glad to hear it. My boy has become a man.
ここまで面倒を見ていただいてありがとうございます。なぜ私のような人間がサーバントになったのか不思議でしたが、今なら理由がわかります。私の目は良くないものですが、あなたはそんな私を支えてくれました。相模藤野はここにいていいのですね、マスター。
3 minutes. Alright, time to get her to level 80. Yeah, she's MP5 now. I'm done rolling. Got everybody that I wanted. It took a bit more Sandcourts than I'm comfortable with, but I guess it could be worse. Is I guess the one thing that I'll always have to say. It could be worse. Words that you very scary words that you could say. With 14, that's 50 something. Let's see, Fujino. Let's try using a mixture of cards here, just so I can get rid of these silver embers. God damn it! Do I need any saber? Did I need any saber foes? No, I don't think so. I can get rid of these. Also, the berserkers, I don't need them either.
まだ見ていくかい？結構私も張り合いがあるってものさ。
Okay, let's see. Just to double check this so that I don't make the same Arjuna mistake that I did last year, or yeah, last year technically. Okay, yeah, everybody's MP5. So this is good as MP5. Enkidu's MP5, Anna's MP5, Drake's MP5, Nidicris is MP5. Vlad's obviously I've been put MP5. Penn's MP5 and Jones MP5. Okay. Chat, avert your eyes. This is what no free-to-play player should ever have to see. I hope you didn't see that. Sorry, chat. I apologize. Also, where is Draxus's? There we go. Did I roll my friend point stuff yet? No. God damn it. Guess I'm gonna have to go take care of that real quick. Okay, right, skills. Where is Fujino? Jeez. Take her to 10, 10, 10. I'm actually considering it. I am actually considering it. So. Can I have your KP? No. God knows I fucking need it. Can I have your friend points? No. I need those too. MP5, yeah. I wouldn't know. I don't know if technically I can say already, but because it took a little bit. Is Fujino's MP single target? I believe yes. She should be. How much did it take? Like 1,000. Let me check real quick. We started the stream with 8 tickets and 4123. So 4123, 1,200. 1,200? 1,230. Did I do my math right? Is it 1,230 or is it 1,240? Can I even math on stream? No, it's 1,140. Sorry, my bad. Cannot math. Is it 1,140? Or is it 1,230? 1,140? I don't know. Chat will figure that out for me. But in case you guys didn't catch my last video and didn't see my pinned comment, Void Shiki is next on the list or is on the Grail list. So I will give her lures now. So there go three more of my fucking lures. And now we gotta manage seas. Wonderful. Event bonus. And look, I got five of those gentleman seas. Perfect. Oh, another 5 of the art seas. Wow, that's quite lucky, if I might say so myself. Not to accidentally not feed one of them. After crew, it's 100. Yeah, all my Grail targets are 100. Let's see. Why Void? She's fucking cool, dude. I'm a fucking sucker for Mystic, guys. I'll be honest. Let's see. Aren't you going to Grail Chloe? I mean, I am, yes. Why is it that people always think, oh, hey guys, I'm gonna Grail this servant too. Oh, but what about that other servant you said you were gonna Grail? Did I fucking say I was gonna stop Grailing them or something, or what? One, two, three, four. Let's let me break one more just in case. I mean, I'm really gonna be I'm probably gonna be taking spawn seas on top of that too, aren't I? I guess I'll let me break one more just to be safe. Just so that I have five copy front party setup. I'll lock this. I already have 5 of the fucking repeat magic bullshit, so let's lock these for now, even though I probably don't really need them. Sprinters, how many of those sprinters do I have? 1. Okay. I can take these. Rep 10-10-10 Fujino. I'm still thinking about it, dude. What do you spend your rare mana prisms on? Foes, the lore that refreshes every month. We just had a rare mana prism refresh a couple of days ago, so I bought out all the foes there. The foes and the lore. Also, we can take the hat off now. God. That hat fucking hurts my ears. Because it makes my headphones fucking press right against them. What else? What else? We can probably limit break these. Sure, I've got a couple of these lying around. Bought the FPS wall? No. I could actually, because I roll enough every month to the point where I can actually sustain buying the friend points as well, but it's like, bro, it's like 20k friend points for fucking one rare mana prism. It's like, even though I could afford it, it's like, ugh, why? It's like, bro, that's for fucking Facebook whales who can't get fucking friend points because their support lists are fucking too shitty. One, two, three, four. Actually, I have 6 of these. Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess I really didn't need to let me break all of them. I'll manage like all these fucking C's afterwards, I guess. Once the event is done and dusted. Alright, I think I've organized C's for the most part. So let's go ahead and start scrapping them. Event bonus. There we go. Nice. Alright, chat, you know what time it is. Time to roll. It's time to suffer. Again. It's fucking time to suffer. Alright. Don't need 2030, don't need the obsession, don't need that. Oh hey chat, look, I can actually finally limit break one more copy of fucking Scope. Fucking kill me. Why? Oh, why do you game stop giving me scopes? I used to care about keeping scopes just to flex. Now I don't care for that shit anymore. Let's see. Hey, look, guys, double suck to super suck. You know what that means. Let's see. So, just out of morbid curiosity, legit, I think I have enough scopes to fill up my entire support list now. Let me pull a Facebook whale. Give me 1 second. I think I can do this now. Let's see. Change support name. That's absurd. What the fuck is this? Did I really roll this much in this game to have 9 fully limit broken scopes and then +2 on top of that? Where did I go wrong in my life? Oh yeah, 3 years ago. Fuck me. Why the fuck is this a thing? With like 15 extra, yeah. Two more backup scopes if I ever fucking need it. Which the answer is I don't. Oh yeah, yeah. All these servants are MP5 too. That's fucking absurd. Ugh. Fucking. Let me just throw up in my mouth real quick. How disgusting that is. Chat, chat, be honest with me. How triggered would some of you be if I burn two of my limb broken scopes right now as a CE fodder? Do it. Fucking do it. Chat, I just got 3 super sucks in a row on a non-super scope on non-super rate up. What is this game right now? Keep them as bombs. Oof. Peace was never an option, so you have chosen death. It's okay to use them on the Rin Sea. True. Suppose you wouldn't be wrong. Burn for gotcha luck? Not a bad idea, actually. I'll keep them. That's a good idea. I will keep them. You've given me a good reason, and I appreciate it. I will indeed save it for gotcha luck, for the nights when I get shit on by the gotcha, and the gotcha requires a blood sacrifice. I will offer up my lifeblood, known as K-Scope. Maybe Brandon will release them back into the wild. You're probably onto something there. Probably onto something. And just for good measure, let's just get rid of these right now. Okay, I think we're good with account management. So we can actually finally start fucking farming the actual event. Alright, chat, let's get to actually farming some stuff, shall we? MP5, yes, both of them MP5. I believe our next one is here, right? Alright, so let's actually, let's the K&K event has some bangers in this event, so I won't turn on my own music. We'll just listen to the in-game music. Alright. Also, just as a quick friendly PSA, a quick reminder that in case you guys didn't know already, currently there is a user survey going on in the game where if you fill it out, you get 4 free tickets instantly. It's basically it's completely for free. All you need to do is just fill out a survey for the game, and there you go. One moment. So yeah. Yo, what? Wow, yeah. It was kind of came out of nowhere last night. As soon as it went live, we got the questionnaire, or we got the survey. So fill it out. It'll give you 4 free tickets instantly. Just make sure you get your friend code right, because that's how they know who to send those tickets to. So fill out that survey and enjoy your tickets, I guess. Hopefully they get you something good. Is it still broken on iOS? I haven't heard of a fix yet, so I'm going to assume that it's still broken. So if you're an iOS, for you Android users, it shouldn't be a problem. You should be able to access the survey directly from the game. If you're an iOS player, then you'll probably have to have a direct link, which is what I posted in chat. So if you're an iOS player and you weren't able to fill out the survey either because you didn't know or because you weren't able to access the page itself from the game bulletin, news bulletin, then you have to use the direct link. As long as you, either way, if you use the direct link, it should be no problem. Just make sure to fill out the survey correctly. You filled out the survey and didn't get any tickets. That probably means you didn't fill out the survey correctly. If you saw, when you fill out the survey and you specifically saw the survey page say your survey has been submitted, you should get those tickets. If you didn't, you gotta submit. You gotta submit it correctly. Let's look up room 204. I'm actually not using a guide for this because 2 years ago I actually did use a guide. I remember I think it was Lord Ashura's. But this time around I'm going to try doing it without a guide. See how badly this ends up. Right, let's see, apartment ghost. I have to remember like which CEs do what. I have to remember which ones are fucking. Was this apartment ghost? Yes, it is. And then mineral water. Yeah, mineral water. And then, yeah. I was getting the shaft at the end. I mean, at least this time around, it's not as bad because all you need to do is just follow the direct link to the survey itself on an actual browser on like a computer on your computer or something. So it's honestly not that bad. It's not worth complaining about. Yeah, exactly. Shisho-sama. Same thing here. I play on an iPad, and since obviously I couldn't access the survey page from my game, since I play on iOS, I just went to the direct link and got them no problem. Where to put the current limit break on which class, though? I'll show you guys the support list that I've got going on. It's the one that the fucking whale ass Discord's using. So I'm not too sure how much it'll fucking apply to the rest of you guys, but. Hopefully it'll help, I don't know. Let's see. That should be enough to kill Elizabeth, right? What's the final damage? Like 1140 Saint Quartz for 1 Shiki, 5 USOs, and MP5 Fujino. And I had the USO. I decided the USO summon the final Shiki. Honestly, if we take into consideration all the 5 stars that I did pull, 1140 Saint Quartz for what? 6 SSRs and 5 MP5 Fujin and then all the other 4-star spooks is actually really good luck. Strangely enough, because what's the average for that, right? It's like 6 SSRs. So basically, I got an SSR under 200 Saint Quartz a piece. Also, Liz's eyes look fucking freaky there. So yeah. Technically speaking, my luck was actually phenomenal. It's just most of them were spooks. Zerk Squad, I mean, honestly, that's probably one of the best things you can do here. Hey, look, a ticket. I wonder what that'll get me.
しょう。
Sorry about that. Just trying to manage some Azure Lane stuff. Unlocks after completing mission number 35. Defeat 30 Vengeful spirits of 7 people. Okay. We're gonna figure out what's the best place to take out those things. Let's see. I kind of do want to clear out like each of these rooms at least once, just for the clear rewards. Wonder if I should just wonder if I should just do that now. Let's see. Might as well, right? So the entrance request is just ghosts. All right. So basically the same team that I've been running before. Again, right here. You get Fujino? Yeah, MP5. Have I started tree yet? No. I will start that off stream, but only I'm just gonna go up to the first boss where you can farm the boxes off them. The rest of the event I'll actually try to stream, but that's for another stream though. Not today.
はい。沈み
I did mod 3 my SOP mod and UMP 45 though, so they're ready to go, and I will mod NTW when I get the chance. Namely, when I actually get the fire control components that I'll need for her. Alright. What are you talking about? Girls Frontline. It's another mobile game that I play. It's having its own major event right now, just like FG. Just started on Girls Frontline. This is my first event. How do you get the supply boxes for the event? Do I just keep clearing? Yeah, you have to go up to, you have to fight a boss. You have to fight a boss and kill her 6 times. Because each clear should give you like 10 boxes, and then you can farm up to 60 boxes a day. So basically, you just got to kill her 6 times. I believe that's how it works. It used to be that in other major events for Girls Frontline, all you needed to do was just clear any stage 6 times, and you got, or it's however many times, and you got the boxes. But unfortunately, this time around it's a bit harder. You have to actually go up to a boss and fucking kill her, I think.
趣味の悪いマンションだよな。ゾンミッション達成。
Right. So we cleared that. I'll go over to room 103 and clear this out too. 103. Free quest, main quest, free quest. So skeletons. Basically the same thing. Alright, Sniper Sly. Thanks for hanging out. And I guess have fun with dinner or something. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. It's like you started with a hard event. Yeah. from what little that I do know about it, it definitely seems to be a bit more mechanically complicated than the other events, and we've already been having events that have been ramping up the mechanics and such. So, I mean,
それで
let's see.
了承
Better earlier the better, as they say. Excuse me. How many Saint Courts tonight? 11:40. Number of boxes depend on which chapter. Yeah, so like I think chapter 2 should give you like more, because I remember in the previous event, you had to do like chapter 1 maps like 10 times because they only gave you like 6 boxes per run, but chapter 2 gave you 10 boxes per run, so you only need to run them like 6 times. So the previous event for Girls Frontline, the box farming node became like it was one of the maps in chapter 2 because it was super easy. Basically a one-turn clear and such. Yeah, let's see. Let's actually do this. Did you already roll? Yeah, you missed the roll part. Clear our rooms on the first floor. How many Shiki copies? Just one. But I USO'd the. I got so many spooks that I just ended up USOing the final copy.
はいはい、お疲れさん。ゾンビ退治ははかどミッション達成。
Okay. Okay. So in order to go there, we need to defeat 30 Vengeful spirits. What does room 303 have? Room 303. Does this have Vengeful spirits? No, not particularly. So I guess before we do 303, let's try to let's see. Let's try to find Vengeful spirits. Should we just get this out of the way now? Yeah, let's just get this thing. Let's just get this fucking out of the way now. What were base models again? Was it Waver? Whoops. Yeah, it was this. And this was instead of those. One second. Alright. Let's see. What was my final team again? It's that one. This copy party onto final copy slot. Three strawberry drops. Okay, they're both strawberry drops. 3 base model, and then corpse living, living corpse in a tank top. I think I need the base models more, I think. Or did I already clear the quest for that? Ah, fuck it, I forget. Yeah, sure, Royal, go ahead. Kinda nice that Shiki is permanently unlocked before farming starts. That's actually super funny. Well, works out, I guess, right?
迷うな
最強よな
Let's see, we'll have to use buffs here. Kinda rude that there's major events in FGO and Girls at the same time as Guild Wars and Grand Blue Fantasy. Hey man, that's just bound to happen when you play multiple gacha games. That's just kinda what happens. You're tempted to go for MP5 Void Shiki now. If it'll make you feel any better, remember that Shiki does actually come back for New Year's rotation in 2 years. So, in the event that, I believe it's New Year's rotation, right? JP players, does she come back on, did she come back this year on New Year's rotation? If so, that means you don't have to, oops, didn't mean to press that button. You don't have to go for MP5 immediately. Of course, assuming you're still playing in 2 years, but that is something to consider. She does. Okay, good. Speedrunning is not really. I'm taking my time with it. I've already played through this event last year, and honestly, just doing the event itself is not that. It's very easy, or at least it should be. Because remember, this event was one of our first events, 2 years ago, and 2 years ago was still year 1, right? So events were not really, were not exactly tough. So most of the, at least in the beginning, most of the enemies that you should be seeing are like pretty much pushovers. Like if me just taking taking teams full of fucking berserkers and just pressing red cards all day tells you anything. I mean, it kind of should, right? All right, still need to do the Vengeful thing. So let's see. Let me check through. Use the drop stuff. So 201 does not have any Vengeful Servants, or its Vengeful Spirits. This one does. 203. Nothing in 204, nothing in 104. Nothing in 103. Or not the right one, not the right enemies, rather. Okay, so our only option is 203. Okay. Might as well go to 203 then. What was the C for Vengeful Spirits again? This is base model. Which one is the other one? Why the hell do I have so many of these? Vengeful Spirits. Like this one. I might as well just make a new one here. Let's see. Was this one? Yeah, Decat Bunny. Let's see which one of our supports has Decat Bunny up. That wasn't all. So I'll have to put it up on all. Decat Bunny. Let's see. Replace Chloe with Fujino so I can get her bond levels up. There we go. This was 203? Yeah. 203. And this was mineral water and then some cats. I think that looks about right, I guess. There we go. We'll go with this, I guess. And instead of... Let's go with this. So, shit, support seed recommendations. There I go again, being a fucking boomer and forgetting everything. Try to remind me after this run. Jesus, fuck. There I go again, chat, being a fucking goddamn boomer and forgetting everything. That's the 5-star with Will Pierce, yeah. Figured it out. You should slap Shiki onto your lineup. Getting her to bond level 5 is a mission. I'm fully aware of that, Ryusei. The reason why I'm not is because she's already bond 10. Is Penth much different from Ibaraki? Penth has two support buffs, while Ibaraki only has one. They work very well together because obviously the more buffs you can provide your team, the better. Full Berserker teams are very convenient for events like this where enemies are easily within face card range. Because all you need to do is just fucking buff the hell out of everybody like this. And then just fucking laugh as they kill everything. Amazing Quartz Tempe 5 Fujino 1140. What Mystico would you recommend getting first from Rare Mana Prism Shop? Annie Blonde. Annie Blonde is by far the best. I don't know how many Mysticos are back in shop at the moment, but no matter what they are, unless they bring back 2K4, then Annie Blonde so far is the best. Can't be a boomer if you don't own a house. True. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Yeah, thanks for coming to this stream. Hope you enjoy your stay and kick back and relax with us as we do some chill grinding for a little bit. Alright. What mission do we complete? No, just skeletons. Yeah, Penth also has MP charge. So Penth is someone in the YouTube chat said it already, but Penth is flimsier, but she buffs better and she has her own charge. 60% over 3 turns. Or 20% per turn for 3 turns at max level. So she actually gains charge abnormally fast for a Berserker. Given the fact that she has a fucking full Berserker deck, right? And she has better buffs, Party Buster buff and Charisma, so she's an insane buffer. Whereas Ibaraki has her own Charisma, she's got because of demonic Charisma, and she's a bit tankier with her fucking double defense buff, with Shapeshift or Morph or whatever it's called, but a bit more selfish. Reminder, CE support. Ah, yes. Before I fucking forget. Oh, don't ignore this. I'm sure everybody on my support list, everyone of my friends is like, what the fuck is this asshole doing? No, but this is what it's looking like. So, This is kind of what we decided on. For it, more than the servants, the CE placement is more important. So we decided to put repeat magic on extra. The Fujino CE on Zerk. What else? Gentleman on assassin. The Sogen, the Araya CE on caster. Rider, we didn't really decide on something yet. I don't think we have, so that's kind of like a wild card. You can put whatever you want there, I guess, or whatever your friends list wants you to put on there. Lancers is Mana, Shiki's daughter. Archer is whatever the hell her name is. Summer's pre-recognition or precognition. Yeah, precognition. Sabers is Toko, and All is Decat Bunny. So the CE lineup is more important rather than the servant. You can just put in whatever servant you want here. Obviously, instant charge or battery servants are preferred, but for this event they're not as important because obviously as you've been able to tell from all the quests that I have been doing, like most of the enemies are easy face card range. And even if they aren't, it's like whatever. You can just face card everything. It shouldn't really matter. Alright, Devil Live, thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you next time. Have a good night. Okay. Stop scoping me, damn it. Sorry, my bad. Alright, we got room 202 opened up. Let's go in here and see what's going on in here. Clear it for the sake of clearing it, I guess. They're just base models. Alright. Base models are these. Trying to keep track of all these CEs and what they do is gonna be a pain in the ass. I guess we'll do that. Here though we can't take repeat magic, I guess. Ah yeah, we can just use this though. This is our base model busting team. Ibaraki being selfish really matches their character, yeah. I mean, most servant skill sets are designed around servant lore, though obviously sometimes that doesn't always work out. But in Ibaraki's case, it actually does work out pretty well. Mostly selfish, but she also has a charisma buff for the party because, well, it's Ibaraki. You never really know what she's thinking, right? You say. Do you often buy lures? Fred, I always buy lures from Rare Mana Prism Shop. I wail hard enough where, yeah, I fucking do that every month. Every time ever since the Rare Mana Prism Shop was a thing, I've always bought out the lore, and when they put gold foes into the game, I bought out the gold foes too. Every month, without fail. Have I watched the K&K movies? I know for a fact I've watched number 2. And I believe I've watched the one with Fujino in it, but it's been so long that it's better for me to actually rewatch them so I refresh my memory. At some point I will actually get around to actually watching all 6 movies. Or 6, 7, however many there are. Thought I got Fujino, but I got the CE instead. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier on stream, how it sometimes the color palette or the color scheme with both the Fujino Servant and Fujino CE look really similar. So sometimes you get debated. Guess you should ride the K&K train. I mean, if you want to. If you want to. Wait a minute. Curse Armor-san drops fucking water? Really? Ah, he's the only one who does. Ooh. Then I explain why. That's 8 movies? Alright. Oh, but there's 10 movies. No. God! People decide on a number. There's 6, 8, 10!
伽藍の道へようこそ。ってわからないか。わからないよな。何やってんだ俺。
Which room does this open up?
ピンポンパンポン。物好きな皆さんにお知らせです。伽藍の道へようこそ。ってわ、ミッション達成だ。
Bing bong. If any of you guys watch Sacriel on Twitch, I know he's playing a lot of EFT right now. Sometimes Sacriel does his whole announcer voice. Bing bong. We need cleanup on aisle 16. Bing bong. Kind of reminds me of that. Room 302. Let's go check that out, I guess. Bing bong. Vengeful spirits. Ah, we get to farm more vengeful spirits here. We definitely need to do that. Let's focus on those then. Vengeful spirits. What were they again? Was it Decap Bunny? Or... There we go. Decap Bunny. Here we've got mineral water and bunnies. And apparently something... I guess Ushi drops ice cream, but she's the only one who does, so... Just go with this. How much longer do you plan to stream? For not for much longer. Not for much longer. I got stuff to do tonight, so both in terms of work and some other gacha games I need to take care of and prepare to stream later on. So I've got a long night ahead of me. You plan the event to finish the event in one sitting? No, it is possible. It is actually possible to go through the entire event in one sitting, but I don't feel like it. I've already did this event 2 years ago, and I'd rather take my time with it. I'll probably just do this entire event on Nat AP, honestly. Obviously, since I'm streaming right now, I'll probably drop like maybe an apple or two. But once I get off stream, I'm just probably gonna write it out on Nat AP. What do you do for work? I'm a manager at a small company. Basically, my job is to yell at other people and ask them why the fuck they aren't doing their job right. Obviously, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but. Let's see. Do I use an emulator stream or a mirroring app? A mirroring app. I play on iPad. You can see right here. Full cam. There we go. Buttons on the other side. Can I? Yeah. I take it back. You are a boomer. Hey, I wasn't lying. I don't lie about these kinds of things. By the way, I said this 2 years ago, but if you're ever tired of farming the event, for K&K specifically, all you need to do, just come to the shop page and just fucking chill here. This is one of the best soundtracks in the entire game. In the meantime, almost dropped my fucking phone. Right, enough of the music. Still need to take care of Vengeful Spirits, right? Did this have specials? Yeah, it did. Technically 302 and 203 had the same number, right? Let's see, 203, Vengeful Spirit, there's 2 spawns. There could be a Rapunzel spawn. I wonder if Rapunzels count as Vengeful Spirit kills. 2, and then... okay, there's 1 in the beginning and there's another. So I guess it's literally just pick your poison, huh? 302, 302, 203, which one's better? I guess 203, right? Cause you get more cat drops, technically. Yeah, let's go with 203. Cause it should still have 2 Vengeful Spirit spawns per either room you go to. So, may as well. We'll just drop a gold apple on this, maybe. Hey, Hinamakura. Welcome back. Let's see, we wanted the Vengeful Spirit spawn, so keep taking decap, bunny. Is Mature Gentleman HP? Strictly HP? Yikes. Let's give you that instead, cause is this strict HP? No, it's split. At the very least, it's split. I can deal with that then, I guess. A degen boomer weep whale. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Roast this fool. Who am I roasting again? Did I start the girls front? No, not yet. I have taken the time to mod NTW 45 and SOP mod, but I haven't actually started. I'll start off stream, and I'll farm enough. I'll farm enough of it to the point where like I can reach like the boss or something, and I'll come back to stream the rest of the event at some point later, and then do ranking for it as well, just like what I did last time with the last event a couple months ago. But not now. Not now. pull OBS over here. Watching people's streams while doing a event rerun is actually kind of fun. Well, now you understand why I have almost 600 people across 2 platforms watching me do a fucking rerun event. Because as it turns out, watching somebody else do the same content as you are at the same time is actually kind of entertaining. Or at the very least, it takes a little bit of the boredom away. Which room are you doing for Vengeful's on F servants? I don't know about F servants, but for Vengeful Spirits I'm doing 203. I just got Ibaraki. Is she a good servant? Yeah. Alright. Gotta sync quartz for that. Oh, excuse me. Still need to defeat 30. How far along am I on that? Let's see, where's the Vengeful Spirit? Still got a long way to go. Each room is like is 4 kills, right? So I still got like good 5 or something left to go, I guess. The rerun's already out in the US. Well, I mean, it has been 2 years, so yes. Welcome to the stream, Kwakcheo. Look, if you call a beautiful servant like Shiki boring in an FGO stream, chat, get ready for a bit of backlash. We are degens and we love Shiki. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's just that sometimes your opinion is just straight wrong. No, just kidding. No, but seriously, if you talk shit about Shiki, I'm actually yeeting you out of this chat. Catch this banhammer. Nah, just kidding. I wouldn't go that far. Or would I? Fucking real shit, bro. Bruh, real shit. With the fucking woke eyes. Real shit, bruh. Did I MP5 Fujino? Yes. It took me 1140 Saint Quartz. But I know people who have had it worse, so I won't complain. Yeeted back to the root. Fucking yeet. Fucking yeet. There's a severe lack of single target assassin with batteries, and even Shiki comes MP5 for free. Yeah, if you're talking about how good Shiki is as a welfare, then yeah, I personally think Assassin Shiki is top 5 welfares in the game. Arts MP with 2 arts cards. Great MP gen on top of that, too. Nightingale is precious. Drink this bleach, motherfucker! You are diseased. I recommend death. I'm gonna bust out my mystic eyes of band perception. Let's see. Continue on with 203, I guess. Six. Let's see. Just trying to do more of these. Are you sick? Catch this fucking hospital bed. Yeet. The Mystic Eyes of Pepiga translation. Don't give Nasu any ideas, he'll do it. He'll fucking do it. Looks like we need to do surgery. Oh, you have a cold? Let's amputate your fucking lungs. Do you guys notice Nightingale looks like Coco from Jormungand? Pretty sure that's because the artist who drew Jormungand is the same artist for Nightingale. So no. It's probably not too big a surprise if that's true. Still on that mission, huh? Wait a minute, where did all my, oh, it's because they're all over here. Yeah, exactly, they had the same artist, so. Probably not too surprised that they look pretty similar. Oops, did not mean to use that skill now. Kinda wasted it, I guess. Is there a Met you're looking to farm for this event? No, not really. Not really. The only material that was worth farming in this event, at least 2 years ago, back at that time, was lanterns. Because 2 years ago, lanterns were very hard to come by. Because your only choices for lanterns back then were like basically like fucking, what is it, Stormy Seas and fucking Okeanos. And I forgot what the drop rate there was, but it wasn't that good. I mean, it was better than fucking Bountiful Seas 9% and Bountiful Seas 9% fucking feather rates, to be fair, but it wasn't that great either. So when K&K came around, we noticed that this event had a bit of a higher than usual lantern drop rate, so we just decided to go hard on lantern farming here instead. But anything else, not really. I know some people tried farming hearts here, but it wasn't that noticeable, or it wasn't that notable. Is this banner worth summoning on? What are you looking for in terms of what's worth it to you? Me trying to fucking final ascend Artoria at the time. Yeah, Jesus. I remember back in the first couple months of the game, having a max ascended server was actually impressive. Cause goddamn, farming for materials back then was fucking rough. Started NAFGO the month 1 and 2. Basically, the first couple months is like monuments were fucking prime, prime materials. Now most people don't even give a shit about them anymore. Every support berserker was berserker lot. Oh god. Sorry, Dan, it's early on. Windows have a hard time submitting a survey. You only select 3 maximum where it applies. I mean, I did mine on Firefox as well, and it didn't give me any trouble. Gorgatron, there might be some answers where you have to, if none of the options apply to you, you actually have, instead of leaving it blank, you actually have to write none in the text box. Try that. Wherever that applies. Fate Boomer Order. You are not false. Hey, Praise, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's going fine. I'm just chill grinding. Ten female servants. Yeah, alright, we finished that mission. Alright.
はいはい、お疲れさん。ゾンビ退治ははかどってる？ピンポンパンポン。物好きな皆さんにお知らせです。新しい場所が開けましたので、マスターにおかれましてはどうぞこぞって新しいミッションに挑んでください。ゾンビ相手にひたすら無双するのもいいけど、たまにはインフォメーション。
Oh, they actually gave you 2 apples. How nice.
マンションなんだし、回覧板。
Damn. Did the original run of this event give you 2, 3, 4 apples just for doing the mission? I don't remember those missions being that generous. Because usually whenever you just do a mission, it's just like 1 apple or something, right? Maybe I'm just not paying attention. But hey, it's a good event to stock up on apples, that's for sure. It gives you like 1, 2, 3, 4 or something. Isn't Media Lily's Bond Seed just a better gentle affection for herself? Yeah, and it also increases, I mean, it's, what is it? It's 30%, 30%, everybody on your team gets 30% better healing rate, isn't it? If she has it equipped. Increase all allies' HP recovery amount by 30%. So yeah, comparing this directly with something like gentle affection, which I should have somewhere here. It's gonna be really awkward if I end up not actually having Gentle Affection, but here it is. Increase your healing effectiveness by 20%. Media Lily's Bond C is even stronger than Gentle Affection, because Gentle Affection only increases the heal rate of whoever's holding it, whereas Media Lily's Bond C makes it so that whoever's getting healed, just straight up, if you're getting healed, you get 30% extra. If Media Lily has infinite pancakes on. It doesn't even have to be from Media herself. I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, because the wording on this specifically says increase your entire team's HP recovery amount. So it doesn't even have to be from Media Lily herself. You can give a heal to somebody. It doesn't even have to be from her, and they'll still get extra healing. Okay, let's go ahead and clear out room 301. Eviction notice. Eviction notice. Okay, 301 is... Wow, there's a ton. Why didn't they unlock 301 for us? Jesus fuck. Whatever. 301 is definitely a vengeful spirit fucking hideout, that's for sure. Let's see. Ready to take these. Was I seriously taking Herc all this time? Fuck. Wasted bond points. Not that it matters, I guess, because we have to run MASH with this team. I believe this is it. Yeah. Is this event like 2019 Halloween? In that it's a mission-based event, but it's much easier. The enemies are a lot weaker. Because remember, this is one of the first events we had ever in FGO. Like, because this was year 1, so the enemies are not tough. If there's ever a time for you as a new player to FGO to get in to start playing the game and start with an event, K&K is probably one of them, just because of how easy it is. I just started this game. Currently I'm in London and I find it extremely difficult for me to farm it for essential materials and guides and keep my units alive, and with the enhanced materials and Vortex. You gotta take it slow, man. You gotta take it slow. With time, as long as you concentrate on farming embers and such, your servants will get stronger. As long as you keep putting in the effort. Honestly, you should try to focus on if you're finding that you're hitting like some roadblocks. Honestly, you should just farm 40 AP embers for a little bit. Level up your servants a little bit more. Let's see. Gonna have to start doing buster chains here. That, and of course, use support servants. They're there for a reason. Insert Ak emo. I think Fino Ak. There we go. There is literally no reason to not get one of the best welfares in the game, LMAO. Yeah, I think that's what you meant to say, Crazy King. Time to buff. Don't care what you say, Erish is better. Wait, are you guys comparing Ereshigal to fucking Assassin Cheeky? What the fuck am I reading in my YouTube chat? I shouldn't die from that. Help explain why Assassin Shiki is worth getting, please. To who? That Espada dude who said the whole I don't care what you say, Ereshigal is still better shit? Are you talking about that fucking idiot? Alright, cleared out that. Next we dive into 304. What is 304? Zombie soldier. Did they even? Wait, this doesn't even drop anything, so we could just literally bring whatever the fuck we want. No reason not to, I guess. You know what they say, you can't fix stupid. Yeah, I certainly won't even bother trying. Are there any good Met nodes in this event, or is it going to be a fucking Resident Sleeper Shop? It's going to be a Resident Sleeper Shop event, Stoneface. Remember, I keep having to repeat this over and over and over the stream. But remember, K&K collab is, or was, one of the first events for FGO, because it came out year 1. So, since it's a very old event chronologically speaking, the nodes here are not that good. The only thing that's like maybe worth farming is like lanterns, because I did that I did that 2 years ago. Only because lanterns were relatively hard to come by back then, so it was still worth grinding it out for lanterns. But now obviously it's not like you need lanterns from events, because even if you do, like fucking you can there are free quests for that shit now. So, but yeah, if you don't really care about that, I guess just take it easy. Just fucking take this shit easy. Just nat AP it, honestly. And just don't worry about it. Make sure to actually finish the event though. Don't be lazy. Try not to do that, but as long as you're just spending your nat AP every day, should be fine. No, you can't take it easy because your account is new and lacking. True. Unfortunately. YouTube chat, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to do me a favor and just leave that guy alone. If he wants to miss out on one of the best welfare servants in the game, then let him. Everybody plays this game differently, after all. So if you want to live in your own little fucking bubble in your corner of the world, thinking that Ereshigal is all you ever need in the game, then sure, why not? Go for it, dude. Just don't come back to my stream 3 months down the line complaining about why you didn't get Assassin Shiki right now. Oh my god, there's a big rider boss that keeps one-shotting my Ereshigal. What's a good servant to kill a really hard rider boss? fucking Papega! Fucking Keck W, dude. Fucking Keck W. Gotta surprise Fujino. Is she worth rolling when you already have Robin, Billy, and Santa Altera for single target archers? I mean, Santa Altera should handle your single target archer needs pretty adequately. Fujino is still, I think, Fujino is still worth leveling up though, because she does at least have her her defense pierce and evade pierce gimmicks. So I guess if you're going against like sabers or berserkers who have like evades and stuff, Fujino could deal with them. So I still think she's worth leveling, but she's probably not like a super high priority. Let's put it that way. Level her however at your own pace, I guess. Is she gonna do the ping pong pong? And the buff block, yeah, that's nice too. Alright, let's clear out these rooms as well. Ping pong pong pong. Alright. Room 401. Let's take a look at this. Skeletons, living corpse in a tank. Alright, cool, I guess. Alright, so this is where we start getting into full three enemy lineups. This is kind of this is a mixed node. Ugh. So it looks like they drop mineral waters the most. Yeah, I can do mineral water and then ice cream drops, I guess. So maybe double spawning these skeletons seems to be the most worth it. Let's try doing that. What double spawn skeletons again? I think these are just base models, right? What double spawns skellies? Was it this? Yeah, it's this one. Assassins? I guess lancers. So in this case we take I guess we just take all mineral waters, I suppose. I'm just going with this. Fuck it. What should I focus on now? Clear shop or do quests first? I would say go through the missions. Just go through the missions. Excuse me. Kind of tired. I have to get my stretch in. But do the missions, and then you'll clear out a little bit of shop along the way. And then once you're done with all the missions, you can just kick back and relax, and then just start farming out stuff you need from the shop. I don't think the items in the shop cost too much, so you shouldn't really have a hard time clearing out the shop, I don't think. Like, I know that gems only cost like 200 currency each, which is very cheap, at least compared to the usual shop prices. I don't know, they might actually, some of the items might actually cost a bit. I just maxed this out of Tomoe, so if you I should try for Fujino too. And I think Tomoe should be fine. I mean, Fujino's nifty, because she does have defense and evade pierce, which there's not a lot of other servants who can say they can do that, but
れで
了解。
Hey, Captain Aripa, welcome back.
黙ってろ。行くか。
Gotta admit though, this event has way too many appearance rate Cs. Yeah, it's a clear sign of DW's early event designing. AKA, they had no fucking clue what they were doing. Excuse.
はい沈む
So yeah, if you've ever wondered why events aren't as hilariously complicated as this since then, it's because DW's learned steadily over the years to not make events with like literally 12 fucking CEs in them. There's like 10. There's like 10 different unique event CEs for this event, and that's obviously kind of dumb. So yeah, they've learned since then. At least I would hope that they have. Have I already started Girls Run event? No, I will start that off stream after I'm done streaming.
糖分補給の時間ですマスターさんお早く
I do want to do the event on stream, as like a Girls Frontline stream, at some point, but not now, not tonight. I've got other stuff to do. So right now, I'll probably do like the first chapter, or like at least get it to the point where I can start farming boxes every day, just so that I don't miss out on them. Okay, let's see a silver apple for this. What room is this? 402. Let me claim this one real quick first. 50 skeletons. 402. And this one is Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirits. You know what that means. Oh wait, hold on. Vengeful Spirits is fucking Decap Bunny, not the Arayasi. Alright. We good to go here? Yeah, it looks like it. Journey also had a ton of Cs. Yep, another, because Journey, the Go West event was also technically a year 1 event, so yeah, DW's fantastic Pepiga event planning in full display there. It doesn't take long to get to the first boss. Oh, okay, that's good then. That's good. So yeah, that means actually gunning. Do you know? Is it like very early into chapter 1? Because if so, then that's better for me, because that means I get to stream more of the event once I actually find the time to stream Girls Frontline. Because the earlier it is in the chapter, that means that I can just stay at that boss fight and just keep farming her for boxes and save the rest of chapter 1 for like to do on stream. Missing 1 Saint Quartz for a full summon. Matt, try playing through the event, because some of the missions do give you 1 Saint Quartz per. So try to find a mission that can give you 1 Saint Quartz. Yeah, or go do like some interlude or something, or do a free quest in case you haven't done one of those already. Alright, easily bored gamer. What a name. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time, man. Take care. I'll probably be ending the stream myself here real quick too, and pretty soon here too. Part of the reason why I just use a silver apple instead of a full gold apple. Too busy playing a more enjoyable game, then why the fuck are you in my stream, dude? If you want to go play Destiny's Child and brag about how you want to play how Destiny's Child is a better game, maybe this stream is not for you. You're both an idiot and a fucking loser. Get the fuck out of my stream, dude. Imagine coming into somebody else's stream playing another mobile game, or just another game in general, and then bragging about how what their game is, whatever game they're playing is better than the one that the streamer's playing. Imagine that, chat. Imagine how dumb you must be, how fucking autistic you must be to try pulling that one off. My bad, dude. I didn't know my stream was a fucking special ed place. And no. I don't get paid to babysit you guys, so get the fuck out of my stream. Alright, we buffed. Maybe we can do something like this. Let's try going for a straight nursery kill. Depending on what the streamer plays. Hey man, even if a streamer is playing a dumbass fucking game, like, don't like fucking diss them for fucking playing it. Like, we're all fucking grinding a fucking mobile game of all things. Like, like bro, this isn't exactly like the best of games to fucking stream. Like, are you fucking kidding me? But I decide to stream it anyway because I have fun with it, right? And you guys hopefully enjoy watching somebody play the same game as you guys are. So no, I disagree actually, Christian, or whatever the fuck your name is. Like, even if the streamer is playing, you know, maybe not that great of a game, at least respect them for it, or at least respect their decision to play it. Unless maybe this is what you were referring to, unless the streamer is like complaining about how they're fucking playing that stupid game. Then in which case, yeah, maybe you should roast them for it, because they're fucking wasting your time. But I don't think I'm doing that, right? It's the best time to summon Fujino, whenever your heart says so. Or your dick. Either or. Okay, moving on to 403, just to clear these out. 403 should be right below here. Let's see, we got apartment ghosts and base models. I think there are more base models. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Yeah, there are more base models. And hey, look, chat, we're actually finding Steno. Base models. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the base models then. I believe base models are these C's. Yeah. So here we have the base models drop silvers. So maybe we gotta go to party number 10. Yeah. Go with this. It makes this game feel like a little bit less than a single player game. True. It also doesn't help that FGO, like I'm sure you guys have all kind of considered this in some way, shape, or form, but FGO is honestly a very, very outdated game in terms of UI and presentation. For those of you guys who play, especially games like Azure Lane, right, and maybe Arknights to a certain degree, but Azure Lane for sure is an example that I'll use here, where Azure Lane has a fully fledged chat, in-game chat system where you don't have to you know, go to like a Discord or some shit like that. I mean, the Azure community even has its own official Discord for you to join too, in case the in-game chat isn't enough. But the game, Azure game itself, has an in-game fucking chat that you could fucking be degenerates with other people online. So that, and you got like a chat system. I know Girls Frontline has this too, where you have a chat, like an in-game chat system, a private messaging system where you can talk to other people, and shit like that. So yeah, all these things that make the game like feel like, oh, it's actually there's an actual community behind this, and you can actually interact with other players playing the same game as you are. FGO? Nah, you're fine with your friends list. You want to talk to each other? Use the fucking support message. Lol. I can spam San Diego emotes. Culture, honestly. But yeah, FGO is just a very, very outdated game in terms of that kind of thing. Of actually feeling like there's like an actual community behind the game that you're playing, at least in game. Like if you want to be part of like some sort of FGO community, you have to actually go out of your way to find it, which, you know. Maybe you can do that. I don't know if Ibaraki will kill a second one. Maybe she will. FGO, the true boomer of gacha games. I'm sure there are other gacha games that are older. I'm sure there are. Unfortunately, we don't have like a Honestly, maybe I should start taking default for this. Ooh, this is the case. Time to die. Should you get MP2's Shaky Saber? I mean, if you want to, sure. If you want to. He said the agreement was to put precog on Archer slot. I sure suggest Sprinter or repeat magic. I mean, I'm sure he has his reasons. It's just something that we decide to agree on because let's face it, Toaster. This event is not that hard. You shouldn't have to rely on your support servant to get you through the event. Because if you do, you got bigger problems. At least not this one. Did the people who made Arknights make Void Crossing? I don't think so. I don't think so, because Arknights is a Chinese company. I don't think Crossing Void is made by a Chinese company. I don't think. Wrong. There isn't really much stuff for the community. I mean, that's just kind of what you get for playing a game like this, right? So like, real talk, Royal, like that's the kind of thing that you kind of have to expect out of a game like this. I mean, maybe it's something you couldn't. Maybe this is one of those things where you couldn't have known going into a game, but especially now that I'm playing other gacha games at the same time, and I can kind of see how how development for those games is kind of going relative to FGO's development. It becomes really clear that if you want the kind of community hype and excitement for like upcoming content and stuff, you don't play NAFGO. That's not what you play NAFGO for. You play NAFGO because you want to know exactly what's headed your way, and you want to prepare for everything that does come your way. That's what you play this game for, or that's what you play the server for. If you want like the actual excitement, you want the hype and stuff, you go play JP. Or go play another gacha game that is actively trying to catch up the NA server or some of the more recent servers up to their oldest ones, like the CN server or the JP server or whatnot. That's kind of like what the whole I think I think NA Magia Record is doing that right now, where they're trying to accelerate up to speed with JP at some point. But Azure Lane and Girls Friendly, I believe, doing the same thing as well, just not as drastically. I mean, Azure Lane is basically at the point where NA is almost fully caught up. Honestly, we should have most of the content, right, for Azure Lane that JP and CN do. So if you want like community hype, like I said, if you want community hype and like excitement for new content, you don't play NAFGO. You don't play this game. If you want that kind of hype and excitement, go play something else. Gonna be straight up honest. 15 assassin class servants. 15 assassin class? Jesus, okay. I'm gonna have to find an assassin class servant somewhere. Oh, it's fucking Stena. I guess we're gonna have to beat her up a little bit more. Alright. Going back to beat the shit out of Steno some more. Hey, Invada, welcome back. Yeah, that's also another good point, Pomf. It's like DW there is a significant kind of like a I guess I don't know, kind of a disconnect between the devs and the community. It's nowhere near as intimate as like maybe say the relationship between like fucking Azure Lane's devs and their community for sure. It's kind of hard to beat Azure Lane in that sense. I actually don't know if Pent will kill this 8K. Okay, never mind. Didn't need to. Hype JP. Dead eyes dead weeks. I don't know what you mean by that, but you expect a little bit more from them. I mean, maybe in the beginning when NAFGO first came out, maybe you could have said that. Maybe you could have given that kind of a kind of an argument where, oh, why aren't they doing more for the community? But it's 2 years in. It's 2.5 years in. If they haven't changed what they're doing, then chances are they're probably not going to change much. They're not going to change at all, unless something drastic happens, and who knows what that might be. Like, I mean, it's even a fucking miracle that they even decided to do that whole USA tour thing last year, which I'm gonna be honest, it was really cool. It was really cool for them to do that. Honestly, kind of a lazy idea from just like just from a conceptual standpoint, but it's still cool that they actually tried making something out of it. Of course, we'll see if they actually do it again or not this year, which I don't. Have they even made any announcements to resume the or to do USA tour again, FGO USA tour a second year? Because they didn't announce it by now, I don't think. So probably the answer is no. But I mean, hey, when it was running, it was really cool of them to do that. It was basically a purely bonus thing. Put up shapeshift as well on top of that. Let's see. Let's do this. No Invada. He's still around. He was streaming earlier today. Is he still streaming? No, he got off. He was streaming earlier. No, he's not gone. Word has it that I think he's quote unquote started a new NA account, but apparently he bought that one too. I cannot confirm or deny because I don't fucking stalk him like some people think I do. This might actually be overkill, but whatever. Just leave him alone, Invada. If he becomes reformed, then all the better. If not, then just leave him alone. Whatever, bro.
了解。ああ。そこだ。そこだ。
I'm gonna be getting it to 30 Annie. Thing with her too. Blah blah. Yeah, free SR ticket not too long ago. I mean, it was part of the Babylonia campaign, so. I don't know, Royal. I wouldn't have your hopes up. I don't foresee, like, the treatment of the community by DW more specifically, to really change at all. I mean, we'll see. We'll see is basically the thing.
ガランの塔へようこそ。新しい依頼が来たぞ。事件起こりすぎだな、このマンション。
Okay, boys. That'll do it for me. I gotta get going now, cause it's already fucking 7. I got some more stuff to do. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll come back with some more just chill grinding like this, assuming that I don't fucking finish the event by that point. But anyways, yeah, that'll do it for me. Let me just find somebody to raid real quick, and I'll be out of here. So thanks for watching the Salt. Thanks for watching the chill grinds. Hope we got some vibes going on today. And so yeah. I'm actually gonna go host Andraxis here real quick because I know the Spanish boys have been hosting me a lot, and I really want to thank their support because they host me often. So I want to try to return the favor. So I'm gonna host Andraxis. He's a if you guys are Spanish speakers, he's a Spanish FGO streamer. Him and Ark are the ones I know, and they host me pretty often, like I said. So I want to show some love towards them. If you guys are Spanish speakers, I think you'll enjoy this. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. Have a good night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are. I will put up the salt rolls from earlier today up on my channel, maybe like tomorrow or sometime this week. So I guess look for that. All right, boys. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.